Hello, my name is Elizabeth Silva, and unfortunately, I do not have an audience with me today, but I will be teaching the audience how to make an origami flower. Now, origami is used for numerous purposes. It can be used for a variety of reasons. Now, a lot of people like to use this for decoration purposes, so it's very easy and convenient to find any tutorials online and very simple to make. You can use just any materials you have at home. It could be used for things specifically like flower bouquets or decorations for your desk or even art projects for school or just for personal use. Now, for me in particular, I will be teaching how to make the lotus flower. And this is a clear demonstration or just a visual of how it is used, or I'm sorry, made with multiple layers. The lotus flower is actually very popular. It has a lot of meaning behind it. A lot of people in society have used this flower for traditional reasons, such as for clothing, for certain meanings. This flower actually has a lot of symbolism behind it. But yeah, it's very, very popular to use and very easy to make. Now, as for paper, you can use any type of paper, but it is actually recommended to use just origami paper or just paper made to be used with a lot of creases and a lot of folds. This would be an example as well for construction paper, but just to put that to the side. You're going to start with just a regular piece of paper. It would be recommended for it to be a square. These are all the guidelines. The first thing you would want to do is fold the paper in half. Half like this. And once you do that, you're going to open it, and then you're going to proceed to do the same on the other side. So horizontally and the other side. So, and once you do that, you're going to have this line, this big guideline to make the flower shape, the base shape of the flower. So once you do that, you're actually going to make three times of a smaller square. Now I'm going to explain that in just a moment. So once you get your guidelines, you're going to fold each corner. There should be like a diamond shape on each side, on the four corners. You're going to fold it and turn it into the middle of the paper, where the corner meets the center of the paper. Okay. And once you get this shape with all of the corners on the center of the paper, you're actually going to repeat this step 2 more times on this side with all the flaps that are already located. So you're going to repeat that twice more, thus causing more of a smaller shape. But once you do that, once it's a smaller square to visualize, here will be the shape of the actual square where the crease is. You're going to flip it around, and once it's small enough, after the 3 rounds of folding it inward, you're going to take the back of it where there's not all the flaps, and you're going to fold it in as well on that side. Just the same way, but only once. You're going to fold the corner into the center of the paper. That would create, here, just for an example, that would create just the square shape overall. And like I had said, you had folded the flaps inward on the back. Now, once you get that shape, one of the very last steps is to create the flaps. Now, once you do that, and once you have your overall square shape, you're actually going to fold, or this is just an example of what you would do in the last step. You're going to fold the inner corner into itself just a little bit, just a fraction of the actual piece of each corner, of each section. And once you do that, it's going to help you create a guideline to just pop the petal off or open, sorry. So let me see if I can reverse one of these just to show you. Okay. It might be a little difficult to do that, but you would fold this inward. So there's like a little fold right here. You would fold inward, and then once you do that, this paper is actually on the bottom. So you would pop it up, and thus that would create the actual petal of the flower. So you would do that on each side. So there are 4 main petals. And once you do that, you're going to fold the last little flaps on the bottom all the way up to create the leaves on the bottom and to create the layering of the flower. Now, that's basically how you create a lotus flower. I learned on origami.com. It's actually a very useful website to go to if you want to learn anything in particular, any shape. But yeah, the purpose of making this flower is just to teach the audience on how to create such a simple but very nice and convenient way of decorating. It's very traditional. It's very easy. Anyone could do it, and it's a very step-by-step process, which makes it more convenient in making these type of figures. But yeah, it's very commonly used for any purpose, and it's a very cute and convenient thing. But yeah, that's how you make a lotus flower. Thank you very much.